Hey, what's going on, folks? Well, I'm going to do a reel review today, and if you're anything like me, you don't look at reel reviews unless you're about to buy a new one, but just stick around, check this one out. I know at one point I said that I might actually do a review on this reel, but I had just gotten it and I have put it to the test. I've used it for about the past 6 or 7 months. I've caught everything from big jack crevalle to even tarpon on this reel here. The first thing you might notice about it is that it's very cheap. It's only 30 bucks. That's definitely going to be the draw for a lot of people. It was for me, and I'm happy to tell you that it's actually a very good quality reel. It has 2 bearings, which is on the very low side, but I actually don't see that as a disadvantage, because the way I was using it was where it was getting splashed a lot in salt water. The fact that it has only 2 bearings means that it uses plastic bushings. It uses a plastic bushing on the reel handle right here. And so that's actually going to be more resistant to corrosion from salt water. So it's actually been dunked in the salt water a couple times, and it's been splashed very many times. And I've never actually had to open it up and clean it out or anything. It still reels very, very smooth. So for the appearance of the reel, the aesthetics, what really matters, it basically looks like all standard Shimanos. They all look about the same. And it looks pretty decent, I think, for a $30 reel. Some of the specs on it is that it weighs 11.8 ounces, which is very good for repeat casting when you're going to be casting all day. For the 4,000 size reel, I was able to put 200 yards of 30-pound braid, which is also good. The gear ratio is 5.2 to 1, which is good for jigging off the bottom and other methods like that. Overall, this reel is made with very good quality, and it's manufactured well. Sometimes there's assembly defects and other defects. I haven't found anything wrong with this reel. It's still buttery smooth. If you need a reel to just get you by for a while, or even a backup reel for your kids, this would be a great option. It'll last you a long time, honestly. I'm still going to use this, I'm sure. But for this upcoming season, I just ordered a new reel, and this is it. It's this Shimano Spheros 6000. The SW stands for saltwater because it is actually waterproof. It's sealed. It has gaskets all around the openings of the body to the reel, and yeah, it's another Shimano. It looks the same as the Sienna. But one thing I also like about this reel is this new power knob, it's called. It's so much bigger, and for those big fish, cranking them in is going to be a lot easier with this thing. You can find this one online for about 200 bucks. That's at the very bottom range of all the different sealed spinning reels. And I'm going to also pair it up with the same rod I was using on the Sienna, which is this Coastal Tough. It's a 7-foot medium heavy rod, and it was only 20 bucks from Walmart, and it's worked just fine for me, so I'm just going to keep on using it. But that's pretty much all I can think to say about the reels without going into too much detail. This has been an episode of Reel Talk. Hopefully my next video is going to be some fishing if maybe this weather turns around and stops being so funky. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you guys in that next video. Been an episode of Reel Talk. God. This has been an episode of Reel Talk.